Hey, it's me, Centrilo. Just wanting to update you guys on what my future plans are in 2024 and what the future of this channel is going to be overall. So the first thing I want to say is, this year was pretty wild, to say the least. In terms of YouTube, that is, yeah. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. It's the Ruby Gilman video. Well, I had videos before that got lots of views. Most of them were centered around like meme content. Stuff that I didn't really put a whole lot of effort into and I really wasn't expecting to go viral. But the Ruby Gilman is like a special case because it was essentially a video I wanted to make and I wanted people to see. And as I said before, like I only expected it to get like at best like maybe 30k views. I did not expect it to get over 300k views, and well, it did. And with the video doing as well as it did, it sort of brought in a bit of a community, and it also put a lot of pressure on me, and that pressure has been kind of affecting how I've been thinking about YouTube these past few months. Because I mentioned this in a community post that around after the, shortly after the release of the Ruby Gilman video, I saw another video by, I don't think I name dropped him, but it was like, I think it was on Quentin Reviews' second channel. This is one of his update videos. And he brought up one tidbit about like how he got successful on YouTube, and he said it was basically along the lines of, like, YouTube is basically throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, but when you find that one successful video, you repeat that success as much as you can, as long as you can. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing what he said, but essentially, if you can get what he's trying to say. You have one successful video format, well, just milk that for like a few more videos to gain an audience kind of thing. And when I heard that, it essentially changed the way I was thinking about the future of this channel. Because now I felt like pressured from outside to basically keep up the momentum and not lose the audience that I now had. Because it's like, full disclaimer, the Unicorn Warriors Eternal video, that was something that I never planned on making. But since like, I think the other idea I had was just not very feasible at the time, and Unicorn Warriors Eternal was also a very short series, or at least up season 1. It would be much easier for me to cover that show in general. Which that may have been a mistake since, let's be honest, by the time I got to it, nobody was really talking about the show anymore. And you could probably feel that in like the viewership and how it was like a drastic drop compared to the Ruby Gilman video. Like, those numbers are not even comparable. And no, you shouldn't be obsessed with numbers, you should do this for like the love of it all. And I am doing it because I love it, but also at the same time, we do like eyes and attention on our stuff, so when it doesn't get the reception we think it's gonna get, it does sort of like put us in a different mindset. And those feelings sort of continued after the Mutant Mayhem review and the Weird Cool Things I Like video. Which, to be fair, that probably was not going to be successful, really, because I'm way too small of a channel to really have that really blow up. But to get back to the point, like, after those videos sort of underperformed compared to the Ruby Gilman stuff, it did leave me somewhat, a little bit black-pilled, I won't deny that. Though I should mention that after the Ruby Gilman video took off, my other videos, like, past videos like those, Lost Media Deep Dives and those other, like, behind-the-scenes videos, the viewership for those did go up, and I was very happy about that. But even then, I still felt a little bit, like, undercooked, for lack of a better word, and I felt like I was starting to lose grasp of, like, the audience. And a lot of those emotions sort of came to a head with the Laserhawk video. Because when that first came out, it was not doing super well in views, and I was, like, a little bit disappointed, in all honesty. I'd changed the title, I'd changed the thumbnail a few times, but, like, nothing was really sticking. So after, like, trying so many times, I just sort of changed the title back to what it was and just left it alone. Only for it to slowly but surely get up there in views, and now, like, I'm looking at it right now, it's over, like, 52k views, and I'm like, wow. Not as big as, like, the Ruby Gilman video, but still, like, I did not expect that video to get as much traction as it did. It also helps that I now monetize my channel, so also I did get a bit of money in the piggy bank for that, thanks. In the Scott Pilgrim video, honestly, I don't really care how well that did, because I was just sort of like a funny obligation for after what I said in the Laserhawk video. But okay, rambling aside, my god. What do I want to do with this channel in 2024? I did mention this near the end of my Unicorn Warriors Eternal video, but yeah, reviews will slowly be thinning and thinning and thinning as time goes on. And the thing they'll be replaced with is more so like retrospectives, which I'm pretty sure you already have an example of what that would be like. I don't think I need to explain like what I'm going to be doing in those types of videos. They're basically going to be like reviews, but longer, more intricate, and yeah. But at the same time, it's just not going to be those videos too. As I still want to make videos in the vein of like my Lost Media or the history of this show or whatever sort of videos. My Amphibia and Owl House videos exist, for example. not one-to-one like what those videos were, but sort of in a similar vein. You'll see it what I mean when I release them. There may be other types of videos I may make, but I'm still sort of thinking about what they could be. And the reason why I'm doing all this is primarily because of just one thing being mostly just burnout. Because the thing about talking about current stuff, like current on the market movies, is that if you don't get your video out there in like a set amount of time, people probably are not going to watch it, and you're basically trying to race against the clock to get your video out. And since I'm like a one-man team, I'm my own editor, I'm my own audio editor, it gets very difficult, and all that stuff starts piling on, and it starts making video work, for me at least, very cumbersome and just like time-consuming. But at the same time, it's very rewarding to see everything come together. So, this is unscripted, by the way. Last thing, there won't be any video I'll be releasing in December outside of this update. I'm going to take this month off and just sort of relax and focus on other things. Just so that when the next year starts up, I'll be like rejuvenated and coming in with like a brand new mindset. Because I do want to take this a bit more seriously now, since now I'm making money off videos. But that doesn't mean like I'll stop completely working on videos in December. I'll just like be working on scripts. Because I do have a lot of scripts like that are work in progress, though only for like most of them they're just like that's the title and a rough idea of what I want to do with it. But I do want to start working on multiple videos at once so that I can sort of like plan things out in advance and I can take more breaks, which will be very beneficial just to me overall. So yeah, that's just the update for my channel for next year. This is probably going to sound like a mess when I look over it all, but I hope you can at least understand where I'm coming from. And if you don't all get it, I'll probably like make a community post to reiterate everything I said here. So that's it. Have fun, stay safe, have happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I haven't done that in a while, haven't I?